G'day guys and welcome back to Jans_Gaming for another Dokkan Battle video. So later today we are going to be getting the EZA for the physical Blue Kaioken Goku and Evolution Blue Vegeta. Insanely good EZA orb changes which we love. So I thought it was a perfect time to go through their EZA details and then look at a team build to potentially beat that EZA. So we'll quickly run through these here. Their leader skill becomes all out struggle, join forces, 3 key 170. Not too bad. Join forces gives you a bit of fun options you can play with. For their super attack effect, they greatly raise attack and defense for one turn, causes colossal, and then lowers attack and defense. That's huge because they can perform multiple supers. And then for their 18 key super, you've got a massive raise for one turn, which is the 100%, mega colossal, and then greatly lowers attack and defense. So those status debuffs are really effective in a lot of difficult content these days. So their passive skill is key +4 and 170% start a turn. They randomly change key spheres of a certain type to rainbow when there is another superhero's ally on the team, so that's easy as, considering superheroes is getting ready to become one of the best teams in the game. They get an additional 2 key per rainbow key sphere obtained, plus an additional 7% attack and defense per key sphere obtained, so a nuker there. They also get 7% crit and damage reduction, and launches an additional attack that has high chance of becoming a super, up to 3 additional attacks within a turn per rainbow key sphere obtained. So if you get them 4 rainbow key spheres, which is definitely a possibility given that they are changing their own key spheres, you can get the extra 28% crit and 28% damage reduction there, which is pretty, very handy. So plus an additional 70% attack and defense if key is 18 or more, which you'll find is really easy. Reduces damage by 70% when HP is 50% or less, and performs a crit if key is 24. So you're honestly going to find yourself at 24 key all the time with these guys, which is going to be super impactful. It means you can steer away from a crit build. And that damage reduction can activate mid-turn for the 70%. So if you've got 4 key spheres with that, adding like 4 rainbow key spheres plus that 70% damage reduction, they are untouchable. So they do also have an active skill. It's key 24, so guaranteed crits essentially. Attack plus 70%, but you lose out on 50% defense there as well. And that can be activated once when your HP is 50% or less. It's pretty much like a big old finisher. So you'll just barrage with damage. So looking at this here, this is their EZA. Being an LR EZA, we always know that the attack weakness is legendary power, so if you want to cause more damage, that's what we want to be having active. And then the category to be able to have better defense, I guess is the best way to word it, is Realm of Gods. So category that's a bit on and off with its upgrades. It's about to get more upgrades with the Part 2 LRs, but still, we're waiting on that one for now. So we'll have a quick look at the category and then I'll show you the teams that I've sort of built here. So in terms of our pure Realm of Gods leaders, we've got the Tech Zamasu, the Int Goku and Vegeta, and then AGL Zamasu, Beerus. I probably wouldn't be rocking with this guy. Remember, key thing is here we want to run a lot of LRs. Sub leaders, if you're really battling, you've got STR UI Goku as well. So looking at the LRs here, as I said, they're going to be our key focus. We've got the AGL Blues. I imagine a lot of people have got them ready to go, so they're definitely another really good leader option as well. We've got the AGL UI Goku unit that's been around the block a few times. Don't have their EZA yet, but if you're struggling for options, at least he is capable of dodging. We've got the Tech Gods. They're still solid and really good linking partners. If you're bringing like a Saiyan focused team, Tech Jiren I probably wouldn't be bringing. And then we've got the Tech Vegeta Blue. Blue fusions I think will be pretty useful in a stage like this. We've got Tech Zamasu, as I mentioned, he is the leader for Realm of Gods. And I think combining him with someone like Int Rose or the Tech Rose and Zamasu would be pretty effective. I dare say that Tech Zamasu here, sit him in slot 1, get him a couple hits, he could probably one-shot these stage. So you got these two here as really good linking partners there. Got the Int Evolution Blue Vegeta, same as Goku. Like if you're really battling, maybe you could slide him in your final slot, but these two are going to have type disadvantage, so I'd probably try avoid if possible. STR UI Goku will be amazing for this. He's got the dodge, he's got the type advantage here as well. I think he'll be really effective. As I said, 5th anniversary LRs, chuck them in slot 3, let them dodge, let them get off all their supers. They're perfect. Maybe STR Beerus could work as an option too. It's got the dodge, healing is always really impactful on EZAs because obviously you can't use items. And then you got 2 free-to-play options there as well. Well, 3. I guess you could use Sleepy Beerus if you're really struggling as well. Then you got Physical LR Gogeta, who's orb changing. Going to be doing big damage. If you've got him, I would certainly be bringing him. So scrolling through here, looking at AGL, as we said, you're a leader, so you could be useful in that regard. Dodging unit with the AGL Gogeta here, you wouldn't be able to bring the LR if you've got him on the team, but you could probably make that work. The rest of tech here, Tech Goku would have will have his damage reduction, so he would work really well. He will literally be untouchable against these guys. So if you're looking for a sort of 6th or 5th or 6th slot unit on the team, Tech Goku is going to be a phenomenal option. The rest of Tech doesn't really provide a great deal to us here. Into Int, as I said before, I would probably avoid Int as much as possible because you are going to have type disadvantage. So it's just asking to really get caught. But you got support units in the Int Vados here and then also the Int Whis. So again, like Godku, if you are struggling to fill out your team, especially Vados, she's amazing. You could slide her in on there as well. If you were running a pretty heavy Universal Survival Saga team, the Blue Kaioken Goku again could be a pretty solid option, but the rest of the options here, if only he was good, I'd just be avoiding. I guess if you were running Texamasu's team and you didn't have Int Rose, the STR Rose could suffice as a support unit there. And I guess you could run some type of physical Rose, like Super Boss's team. Maybe that could work because you've got your Realm of Gods, your Realm of Gods Super Bosses. Then you could bring the LR Zamasus. That'd probably be pretty viable, but personally I'm going for that full LR team. And then in terms of super physical, you got Godku. He could also act as a leader for you if you're struggling, if you don't have the blues or Texamasu. Physical Zamasu Gyaosu are a good support class unit, but they're not going to give you anything offensively here. And then, as I mentioned, you got Physical Beerus there. That is a leader of Realm of Gods. So what I'll do now is I'll jump in game and I'll show you what build I'm going to be rocking. So here we are in game, and I have actually put 2 teams together that you guys could potentially want to rock. For the starting team here, I've got an AGL Blues team. I think I will probably start with this one just because the synergy is going to be a little bit better here. So we've got the Blues. It'll mean we'll want to have one of them in slot 1 on both rotations. We've got both of the 5th anniversary LRs here. As I mentioned, their ability to go in slot 3 and just pump away with super attacks, and then after that they are able to dodge, is just really valuable. Then you add on, I can't imagine it will, but if the EZA does drag you out a little bit, you can get their transformation off. They're going to have guaranteed dodge, and that will be really, really valuable there as well. We've also got the Tech Gods in here, combining their guard with their little bit of stacking, and then they're a perfect linking partner for the AGL Blues. I just think it's a bit of a no-brainer bringing them on the team. Physical Gogeta, as I said before, big old damage dealer, Rainbow Orb Changer, and we've got a few fusion units on this team, so links will be at a premium. And then just sort of filter out the team with the STR Vegeta in the back end there. He's got type advantage. Yeah, that's pretty much the end of it. That and the links is where we're going to get a lot of our value here. So this will definitely be the team that I start off with, I think. But the other team that I put together was an extreme, I guess, a bit of an extreme team. So we've got Texamasu as our leader here. As I said before, I'm sure that he could easily just carry this whole EZA by himself. We've got the Int Rose and the Tech Rose and Zamasu. The reason I've got these two on the team is literally just to provide a really good linking partner for this guy here, just to let him carry. We've also got the STR Beerus here, who I was checking out. Yeah, I didn't think he did. No big bad bosses, so we do miss out if he is linked up there. But again, a healing unit that can dodge. Like, you can't really go wrong with bringing someone like that for an EZA. And then for the last two slots, you could easily bring TURs. I guess you got like Physical Goku Black or some type of support class unit, but I've gone with the full LR team and we're just going for type advantage. So we've got STR UI. If you chuck him in slot 1 and he gets a few hits in there, he'll be able to build up really quickly, or dodges a few hits. So plenty of value there. And then we've got the STR Gogeta, who, as I said, can just sit in slot 3 and power through that one. So let me know what type of team you're going to be running down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to keep up with the content, and hopefully I'll catch you all on the next video.